What's going on, reefers? Ian here from Corals.com. Welcome back to our Wednesday walkthrough, where every week I take you on a tour through some of our tanks here at the shop. This week we have a huge frag sale going on. Save 25 to 30% off every single frag on the website. That's both aquaculture and WYSIWYG. There's over 500 different frags. Be sure to hop on and check it out. There's lots to see this week, so let's dive into it. Like I mentioned earlier, there are tons and tons of coral to check out this week, so let's just dive right into it. First up are these awesome Gorgonia colonies. We haven't seen that strain in a long time, those bright pink eyes. There are tons of Gorgonia on this walkthrough today, so make sure you stay tuned to check them all out. A few pink ones there as well. Those ones are from Australia. Down below, all of our aquacultured pallies and zoas. So many strains to check out. All kinds of maricultured and aquacultured SPS here from ORA. Check out how big that Monopora setosa is. Just massive, nice and grown out. A few Cyphastria there up top. And check out all of our Acan lures. What a shot of lures this is right here. All of our WYSIWYG colonies and frags looking absolutely great. Tons of different colors, all kinds of rainbows, ultras, some crazy Acans in here. Like I said earlier, our 25% off frag sale encompasses both WYSIWYG and all of these aquacultured frags, and there are tons to choose from. All sorts of different aquacultured corals over here on the left, including all these awesome Rhodactis mushroom frags. We call them frags, but they're more like miniature colonies, with each one having 3 different Rhodactis mushrooms on it. Even more corals to choose from here in this tank, including all our zoanthid colonies. This rack is loaded up with color. Check out these ones right here. These ones are brand new. They're like bright pink with an awesome glowing skirt. All kinds of Aussie gold torch, a few frog spawn down there in the sand bed, and all of our aquacultured hammers and torch. Swinging left, we have a few of our Christmas tree worm rocks and all of our Aussie and Indo wall hammers. Check out how bright that orange one is. It absolutely lights up under this blue lighting. Down here, there's a few Aussie branching hammer colonies, and we get into even more Gonopora, like I mentioned earlier. Tons of WYSIWYG Gonopora frags and colonies. I just cannot get enough of the ones on this tray. Bright reds and pinks, a few bright neons, including some glitter bomb Gonies. And wrapping up here up top, all of our Fungia plate corals and bubble corals. This tank is packed to the max with corals, and we're going to start over here on the left with, again, all of these 25% off frags during our huge frag sale. All kinds of soft corals, tons of Favia on this tray, lots of Pectina, Acan Lord frag packs, candy canes, you name it. The real stars of this tank, though, is our big batch of Scoli. There are tons of Scoli to choose from here in this batch, and they get better with time. Awesome looking masters, UFOs, including this natural double-headed Scoli. A few different green colonies here up top, including cloves and pipe organs. As we move into even more frags, all those WYSIWYG chalice frags, and again, more and more Gonopora, and they look absolutely incredible. More into the colony side, though, here's all of our WYSIWYG chalice colonies. There's just about every color you can imagine here, both Aussie and Indo. Great big pieces, smaller ones, pretty much any size chalice for any tank. This right section of our tank is a lower light portion, so all these chalice do very well as all the Yuma, which are also a lower light coral. Nice colonies of orange, bright yellow ones, even a sweet looking purple one. Down here on the bottom, finishing up this tank, is all of our Aussie Blastos, those awesome reds and purples. Here in our display tank, we keep the majority of our acro and SPS. Tons of different acros here in this tank, and they all look fantastic under this lighting. All kinds of WYSIWYG colonies and frags. This tank is high light and high flow, so these acros are an absolute paradise here in this tank. Glowing like crazy, especially that bright neon one. There's all kinds of other SPS here in this tank that definitely love these conditions. Pasillipora, branching yellow parietes, stylos, bright orange pavonas, not to mention all of our photosynthetic gorgs, which do absolutely incredible in here, blowing around in that flow. This is one of our favorite tanks here at the shop, and it's easy to see why with all this awesome coral and tons of fish. Lots of different unique corals here in our window tank, and they're all colonies, so let's dive into them. Tons of Duncan corals here on this rack, including this monster. This has over 90 heads on it. An absolutely incredible showpiece that would look fantastic as the centerpiece in a tank. Moving left, we have a lot more LPS corals such as Pectina, Blastos, Lobos, Favia, and lots of them. Just check out this top-down view of all of our Lobos and Favia. All different kinds, all different shapes, colors, you name it, we got it. A few really nice colored Symphilia in here as well, which really light up under these blue lights. Tons of elegants, candy canes, even a few alveopores over there to the left. This tank is packed full with colonies. The last tank on our walkthrough today is our photo tank, which is full of brand new colonies dropping tomorrow. But first, let's check out the current colonies in this tank. Some awesome looking Trachy and Christmas tree worm rocks, including a big batch of Acanthophilia, both Indo and Aussie. This Indo one specifically is very, very special. Can't say we've seen one with that coloration before, that awesome glowing center. All kinds of Cinerina and Indophilia over here, that bright red and bright pink one. Euphilia and Heliofungia, all of our Acan Bower Bankies, some really nice looking colonies and frags there, as well as all of our rock flower anemones. But this new update is very, very special, and it's dropping tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned. All kinds of awesome Zoas, elegants, and more. As always, thank you so much for checking out our Wednesday walkthrough. Be sure to see all of these corals right now at corals.com, and don't forget about that huge frag sale. 25 to 30% off all frags on the website right now through March 7th. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.